Hello, and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. Today we're going to look at a beer from a relatively new Japanese craft beer brewery, and in fact I have 4 from them that I'm going to look at in this series, and actually I have more, but one of them is a real special one I'm going to age a little bit and then share with a good friend later on. This brewery is called Second Story Ale Works, and they are based in Tokushima-shi, which is in the island, Shikoku Island, one of the 4 islands of Japan. And actually they're a bit outside the city, so kind of in the countryside, in maybe a small village there. They started in 2018, and they have begun bottling from 2019, and that's we began getting bottles from them then. The name comes from the location of the brewery. They started in a second floor of a garage at the owner's parents' house. The brewery was founded by a man named Pat Brown, and he has been home brewing for many years, apparently since 1993, and when he wanted to start a brewery, he decided to study and to return to Japan. They had been living in Bend, Oregon, which is quite a town for beer, if you know West Coast beers. Bend is the home of, for example, Deschutes, Boneyard, and so many other good breweries. And he took a university brewing course, and then when they moved back to Japan, they decided to use the second story of this garage, apparently owned by his wife's parents. So they're really a couple operating the brewery, and I guess it's just the 2 of them. I'm not sure. On their website, you can see a picture of the actual brewery location, the second story, and one kind of brewer's advice I think I read somewhere. I forget who it was in what book, but one of the points was, don't go to the second story, because you're carrying so much stuff back and forth, and all the time. And excuse me, the light is messing up here. Yeah, anyway, we'll just keep going here. On RateBeer, they had 30 beers listed. On Untapped, 52 beers, and the average of those 52 beers on Untapped is 3.75 out of 5, so pretty high. And I've ordered from them a couple of times. If you want, you can go online and order from them, and I highly recommend their Farmhouse series. They had Farmhouse Japonica, maybe Japonica, I'm not sure of the pronunciation, and also Americana, which both of those were great. They were in my top maybe 15 beers of the last year. So today's beer we're going to look at is called Second Story Northwest Blend Number 2 IPA, and this is a fairly new one. They did have a blend before, Northwest Blend, but I don't think they called it number 1. This is 6.5% IPA, 60 international bittering units. Untapped, there are 22 ratings, 3.89, and as simply as Northwest Blend. I think they probably, and Untapped is not terribly well curated and or managed, and I think they probably combined the first version and the second version there. The first version was listed at 6%. This one is 6.5. And so it was inspired, they said, by Boneyard's RPM IPA, which is quite a well-known IPA on the west coast of the United States, certainly in Oregon. The first version was dry hopped with Cascade, Chinook, Centennial, Columbus, and Citra, and hence we get the Northwest connection. All these are hops that are grown in Oregon and Washington. This version apparently is mainly dry hopped, has the same hops, but apparently dry hopped mainly with Citra, as far as I can tell. So let's give this one a go, shall we? Again, Second Story Ale Works in Tokushima, Japan. See if I can fix this light here. No, maybe not. So anyway, we'll just go. And here I have my Portland Brewing opener. Sadly, Portland Brewing is done after so many years of changing hands. Apparently they are finally done. I went there for a Zwickelmania event several years ago and got this as a free gift, or as a what do they call it? Omake, not omake, just a freebie from the taking the tour. Okay, so this should be a Northwest style IPA. It's very slightly hazy, kind of medium gold straw color with a nice solid finger of kind of fluffy white foam. Okay, carbonation apparent here. All right, let's try the aroma. Okay, certainly a lot of citrus there. Grapefruit. It's definitely what we would call dank. Absolutely. Okay. This is very citrusy, for sure. It's got kind of medium strength maltiness to back that up, you know, to support the hops. Yeah, quite a combination, those five, what we call C hops, Cascade, Chinook, Centennial, Columbus, and Citra. I don't really feel the Citra coming out as much. They claim that this one is mainly Citra dry hop, but I don't get that either in the nose or the flavor. It is quite tasty, tangy in the mid palate. Finishes with some decent bitter tracks. This is a very solid IPA. Yeah, so if you are interested, please go online. If you live in Japan, they will ship throughout Japan, and you can order a variety of beers from them. Once again, Second Story Ale Works Northwest Blend #2. Give them a go, okay? That's it for today. I'm going to look at a few more beers from Second Story Ale Works. They're an impressive new brewery, started in 2018, so they've been working for less than 3 years, I guess now, and I highly recommend anything that they make. That's it. Bye-bye.